Ja, that train has left the station. Okay.
Better believe it, that train has left the station. Okay, no discourtesy in any capacity. Kanye West is back in the titles. And this time, shockingly, it's not a direct result of something that Kim Kardashian did incidentally. The rapper is losing it after Nicki Minaj denied him to utilize her stanza on it. The two new body, even after Kanye continued to argue openly. Nicki Minaj is the sovereign of rap, and we as a whole realize that Kanye West additionally holds a high spot with regards to rap music subjoin. Their gifts to make something exceptional would just check out right yet. That said, Nicki is all additionally extremely particular about who she lets utilize her music, and it turns out Kanye isn't one of them. The track New Body was truly recorded a long time back in 2018. It was a piece of Kanye's unreleased collection Meandy, where Nicki had a section. Now, Kanye needs to utilize the components section in his forthcoming Vultures collection. As per sources, Kanye truly believed the refrain should be a piece of his new collection, and continued to request that Sovereign Nicki let him use it, yet Nicki obviously said no. And as we as a whole realize, Kanye isn't the individual who takes no for a response, as he's been going off about the entire thing, particularly since he argued openly. We bet this is humiliating for the rapper, and that is precisely why he's going off about it. Invite back to the VIP circle, and in the present video we going to discuss how Kanye West is losing it on Nicki Minaj for declining to clear her stanza on the tune New Body. Yet before we get to discussing all of that, make a point to offer this video a major go ahead and crush that buy-in button for additional recordings like this one later on. I made that young lady change her refrain multiple times for Beast. Upheld her vocation. You comprehend what I'm talking about, so I don't have the foggiest idea what it is. You know what I'm talking about. So Nicki Minaj just dismissed Kanye West's endeavor to highlight their cooperation on his forthcoming collection Vultures. The melody isn't new. It was truly kept back in 2018 when Nicki and keened up, yet since it was essential for an unreleased collection, it never truly came out that way. Kanye West has been asking Nicki to allow him to utilize the component on the forthcoming collection for some time now, yet Nicki didn't move the slightest bit. Kanye posted a screen capture on X, previously known as Twitter, of a message he shipped off Nicki. In the message, he was seen requesting that her, for consent, utilize the track New Body on his impending collection. He additionally labeled Nicki Minaj in the post to stand out enough to be noticed by and by. Not excessively lengthy after that, Nicki Minaj came live on her Instagram and declined the proposition yet. Why? Well, as per Nicki, she declined the proposition because in light of the fact that the tune had proactively been out for some time, and it was the same old thing in the live, she said that when it came to Kanye, that boat had cruised well. That is a major thing to say. Do you concur with her? Let us know in the remark area underneath. I just put out a fresh out-of-the-box new collection. Yet how could I put out a tune that has been out for a long time? Come on, folks. That as well as said that she didn't mean any of this with any disregard. All she intended to say was that she just delivered a pristine collection, alluding to Pink Friday 2. So while her new collection is out, how could she get behind this melody that is as of now been out for north of 3 years? Right? We should be genuine, folks. She said this isn't whenever that she first has turned down a valuable chance to peruse you the melody. Back in October of 2019, Nicki said that she was drawn nearer by Kanye West to re-record her stanza for New Body so he could involve it for his collection. Yet she wound up expressing no to that too because of a few individual contrasts. Yet this doesn't imply that she detests Kanye or anything. In spite of turn down both the proposals for the tune, she said that she actually had love and regard for Kanye's collection, was booked to emerge on December the 15th. Yet it actually hasn't appeared on web-based features, and we haven't heard a single thing from the authorities either. Fans feel that this deferral may be all a result of the way that Nicki expressed no to New Body. Now, this very disturbed Kanye an extraordinary arrangement, and he went off on Nicki for denying the arguing the very that made aim doing a narrative and see you, cause everyone saw that third episode. That is what the entire was tied in with selling I'm not even bipolar in indications of mental imbalance from a mishap. Yet before we enlighten you really concerning that, help us out and impart this video to a companion who could partake in our substance. In any case, before you come for our young lady for turning down Kanye's apparently straightforward solicitation, you ought to realize that Nicki had a valid justification for. You see, Vultures has been covered in its reasonable portion of contention. It wouldn't be a Kanye West collection without it. The collection apparently gets components from the Backroad Young Men, each Everyone Backroads Back, and even has an element from Kanye's Girl of North Yet. The title track truly alluded to Kanye's past enemy of Semitic remarks, which is the whole issue. Back in October 2022, Kanye ended up at the focal point of his greatest debate. He evidently valued the German tyrant you know which one we're looking at as per a previous TMZ staff part. And after that, it's been basically downhill for Kanye, given all the difficulty Kanye has figured out how to work up. It's a good idea for Nicki to turn down the collab. She would rather not conform to an individual like Kanye here. Fans would destroy her. Obviously, Kanye doesn't view it as such, and he's really distraught about it. During a rave occasion on December 14, 2023, in Las Vegas, the rapper went after Nicki. Clearly, he could have knew without the way that she wasn't helping him, since he without a doubt helped her previously. Thus, he was hoping to gather his obligation. In a fairly furious video, Kanye uncovered that he assisted Nicki with keeping in touch with her stanza for her Melody Beast. He additionally went on a tirade about how he upheld her throughout the long term. Yet we going to get this, we rolling to get this, or we simply a push out what the I realize you need p. You all know who you all playing with and think about the thing. He's not lying about that, on the grounds that Nicki conceded to finding support from Kanye quite a while back in a meeting. Yet Kanye, I would agree that he pushed me to get that splendid stanza, since he said the refrain that I improved. And he was totally correct. He resembled no you got more in you. I realize you can turn out to be preferable over that he resembled. Don't rap, think about what you need to say, and afterward, make that into a rap. It doesn't appear as though Kanye will relinquish what is going on that effectively. Again, this is Kanye we're discussing. From the vibes of things, he's just getting everything rolling. This is a vessel of God. He going to copy all your down. I swear I knew these is attempting to make enduring enduring this way. That is the reason I sit up while I'm still in the secondary schools. Bill Cosby couldn't do when they got him. R. Kelly couldn't do when they got him. That is the reason I needed to send it up. So Nicki better set herself up. That said, Kanye hasn't refreshed fans about when he would be dropping the collection. Really talking, he could undoubtedly have somebody rap a section for him on the melody. He unquestionably has companions in the business who might want to work with him, so perhaps he ought to let Nicki be. Fans are keen on seeing what the rapper truly does next. Right now, the collection has highlights from James Blake, Free Gibbs, Playboy Cardi, and Future. It's a full house, so Kanye can basically delete either the collection without Nicki's refrain. Yet perhaps Kanye maintains that his collection should be wonderful, since it would be his most memorable delivery following his enemy of Semitic comments in 2022. Having somebody like Nicki on the collection could fundamentally help deals and assist Kanye with coming to the highest rated spot. And that was all we possessed energy for in the present video. Do you think Nicki Minaj will respond back to what Kanye said? Do you believe she will permit Kanye to utilize the track when? How about the collection come out now? Given us understand all your thought processes and expectations. Access the remark segment underneath. Remember to offer this video a major go ahead, assuming you delighted in it, and crush that buy-in button for additional recordings like this one later on. And with all of that far removed, as consistently, we will see you in our next video here at the Big Name Circle.